Hello, good afternoon. I'm talking today about three takeaways from the game between Bournemouth and Liverpool Football Club. Earlier today, that game was a very, very feisty game. A lot of, tackles going in, a lot of activities going between the two teams. A lot of issues going on with the midfield, both teams trying to understand each other. But three takeaways. The first thing I'll talk about is Bournemouth. Bournemouth really should have finished that game. Well, maybe not finish it, but at least gotten their points in the first half. After their first goal from Semenyo, they had a couple of other chances that even Semenyo himself could have buried. But he just spent time wasting those chances, overthinking chances. There are times where he could have taken a shot, he would pass to a player. There are times where he should have passed, he would take a shot. So, all in all, we understand Bournemouth is an average team, and I'm guessing this is why they're average. Because when you don't take your chances, then you don't outscore your opponents. And when you're playing a team like Liverpool that do know how to take their chances with the likes of Salah, Luis Diaz up front, you know when they get those chances, they're going to take those chances. So, yeah. Talking about the first point is basically Bournemouth should have buried the chances. Even though Liverpool, at the beginning, Alisson kept making some mistakes. One, they got the goal through it, and a few others they really couldn't capitalize on. Second point would be Liverpool's ability to wake up. They woke up after the first 10-15 minutes after conceding the goal, after Alisson's errors. They woke up and adjusted, which shows a sign of a top 6, top 4 team. I already in my prediction believe Liverpool is going to make top 4 this season, regardless of whether they got the likes of Caicedo or Lavia, which Chelsea stole from them. But they look like the guys like Szoboszlai, even the end guy that came in eventually, they seem to just fit into the team. Now, of course, it's mainly on the midfield of Liverpool, which included McAllister, Szoboszlai. Those two really handled the midfield. At the point Liverpool were basically waking up into the game after Bournemouth failed to take their chances, those two actually stepped up and took advantage of the game. Now, next point will be McAllister's red card. This goes both ways. McAllister's red card, very reckless challenge, could have been a yellow but ended up being a red. That red card should have changed the game. That was another opportunity for Bournemouth to step up and, pounce on Liverpool. The game ended 3-1, but Bournemouth should have gotten at least a second goal to, push further to see how far they can take the game. But yeah, they didn't step up with the red card being given to Liverpool, to McAllister. And unfortunately, that showed why, as I mentioned earlier, they are a mid-level team. Also mentioned about Liverpool's control, but not just about controlling the midfield, but my final point will be about their finishing up front. They're being able to take chances. Luis Diaz's goal, Diogo Jota's goal, those are chances that not every attacker in the league would take. Luis Diaz's goal, for instance, was a goal that was born out of skill, pure skill. Not every finisher can make that move and finish that goal. And even the build-up to the goal, the pass from Jota, deceiving those defenders before taking that pass, shows the quality Liverpool has up front. And of course, eventually Diaz got injured, Nunes came in and did his thing. But right now, Liverpool seems to they seem to have a connection in the midfield. Although McAllister is going to be out for 1 or 2 games, I'm not sure how long, 1 or 3 games. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but probably just 1 game because not necessarily violent conduct. But with McAllister and Szoboszlai in that midfield, I think they really have what it takes to push to top 6, preferably top 4 team, and also as long as they keep their attackers. Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah, we know what they can bring to the table. I'm a little concerned about Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is still, I guess, finding his way. He joined in January right after the World Cup, and he's still figuring his way. And I think this is the season. If he can really step up to the plate, this should be his season. So I look forward to seeing more of Liverpool in the league. They're a very great team to watch. Hopefully they can fix the problems at the back. Alisson can, be more stable, and going forward they'll be able to get more results. And that's my take on the Bournemouth versus Liverpool game. Thank you.